His name was Ryan. While local authorities dismissed strange noises echoing through the forest after midnight, he deliberately tracked the disappearances to an abandoned facility hidden deep within the trees. Ryan documented the reality of what was hunting his neighbors, but the window between that discovery and the total sanitization of the crime scene was less than 8 hours. The chilling efficiency of the organization behind the containment breach suggests a level of control that exceeds the terror of the creature itself. The sequence of events began with a localized transport truck crashing near the edge of the woods on a rainy night. The cargo was a laboratory chimpanzee. Whatever restraints were holding it failed immediately upon impact, releasing the animal directly into the surrounding area. Survivors who caught glimpses of the creature in the dark reported details that defied biology. It walked completely upright, in total silence. It had elongated, razor-sharp teeth, and its eyes visibly glowed red. Residents began vanishing one by one. There were no signs of struggle and no sounds of an attack, just empty homes. Natural primates don't hunt this way. The creature's stealth and precision proved it was executing an engineered behavioral pattern, carefully stalking its prey rather than acting on blind animal instinct. Ignoring the frantic local rumors, Ryan mapped the locations of the missing villagers. The geographic pattern pointed him straight into the densest part of the forest, leading him to a hidden, heavily reinforced facility. Inside, amidst the chaos of a hasty evacuation, he found a cache of documents left behind. They were labeled the Primate Secret Files. This animated diagram shows a split schematic comparing standard chimpanzee anatomy with a modified skeletal structure. The files described directed anthropomorphic mutation, a protocol merging human stealth with primate strength. The spine was realigned for silent, upright walking, and an elongated larynx granted human vocal mimicry. These blueprints reframed the facility's purpose, from scientific research to the deliberate manufacturing of an apex biological weapon. Before Ryan could gather the files, the atmosphere in the room shifted. His only exit out of the laboratory was suddenly blocked. From the pitch-black hallway, he heard heavy, deliberate footsteps, slowly closing the distance toward him. The creature's cognitive mutation manifested through its vocal cords. From the darkness, a fractured, human-sounding voice whispered, "Don't look back." He turned around. The mutated chimpanzee was standing perfectly still, just inches from his face, smiling with teeth built to tear through bone. By stepping into the facility and looking the experiment in the eye, Ryan crossed a fatal line. He went from a curious investigator to a direct witness, making him the final piece of collateral damage. Hours later, the sun rose over the forest. The violent terror of the night was replaced by quiet, undisturbed woods. Inside the hidden laboratory, the scene was sterile. The heavy equipment, the Primate Secret Files, and any signs of a struggle were gone. The rooms had been methodically stripped bare. There was no trace of Ryan. The physical evidence that a teenager had ever broken into the building or that a confrontation had ever taken place was meticulously scrubbed. A cleanup of that magnitude requires a massive, highly coordinated retrieval team that must have been monitoring the containment breach the entire time, waiting for the order to move in. This map tracks the logistics of that operation. Within just a few hours, the team managed to locate an apex predator, sanitize a black site laboratory, and extract their biological asset, finishing the job right before dawn. When they found Ryan in the building, they didn't treat him as a civilian requiring rescue. They treated him as an active informational leak that had to be permanently plugged. The speed of the sanitization proves that a catastrophic physical event, with its body count and structural evidence, can be treated as an inconvenient variable and removed from history as easily as a piece of stray equipment. If a highly advanced biological weapon and a human life can be successfully erased in a single night without leaving a single footprint, what other terrifying secrets have already been